With the release of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I've been playing it all weekend and I've been loving it, but also at the same time it has kind of made me think back of some of my fond memories from previous Super Smash Bros. Game, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, and yeah, with that, roll intro. So if you guys have any fun Super Smash Bros. Memories, feel free to share them down in the comments. I will be talking with you guys down there. I'm just going to be talking about my comments a little bit, and I'm going to set some captured footage so you don't just have to sit here and listen to me talk about my fond memories and my personal experiences, but you'll get to see an 8-player match that was my first experience with an 8-player match, and it was just chaos. So either way, we'll transition into that. My first Super Smash Bros. Experience, which was Super Smash Bros. Melee, and this is a particularly fond memory for me because this is it was my first Super Smash Bros. Experience, and 2, it was just a lot of fun. So for Melee specifically, it will always hold a special place in my heart because Melee was the time of playing downstairs in my grandparents' basement with my cousins who brought over their GameCube, and we would play constant Melee battles, and it was so much fun, to the point where we even started making our own games within the game of Super Smash Bros. Melee itself, and it was just so much fun. I have so many fond memories. There was this one thing that we used to do. We used to fight over boxes, like the Melee boxes that had a whole bunch of items in it. We would fight over those, and we would just shout out, "My box!" and we would just go and try to get the box, and there would just be a huge chaos would just ensue just from trying to control this box and break it open and get the items inside. To the point where that we only turned on boxes and Pokeballs and like the bombs in the game, and it was just mass hysteria and just chaos, and it was so much fun. And the other thing was one of my cousins, I can't remember which one specifically, but he loved playing Kirby to the point where we would constantly get annoyed because he would use his suck ability to take control of the other person's abilities, and we would use it against us. It was funny and annoying all at the same time, but Melee is just one of those things that will always be special to me because I always just think of my grandma's basement, all 4 of us huddled around a TV, and 4 and more of us huddled around a TV, passing the controller for whoever won or whoever lost or whatever the rules were that day. And that will always hold a special place in my heart. And the next Super Smash Bros. I got was Brawl for the Wii, and that was also a special one because but this one was more on a personal level. It was just my sister and I, and we would actually play Brawl all the time. I know a lot of people didn't like the single player, the Subspace, whatever it was called. God, that's gonna bug me. But either way, we would play 2-player on that, and it would be a lot of fun. We would play the regular Brawl matches, and that would just be a lot of fun. And it was just a good time that I had with my sister. Well, shoot, what was her favorite character? I want to say Pit was one of her top favorite characters, but we had a lot of fun playing and all of that, and it was just good fun. It was always a lot of fun playing with my sister as well. And with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, even now, even in the short time that I've had it, I've had a good time playing with my fiance and a good time playing with one of my very best friends. We got together just even this past Friday, when the Friday it came out, and we played for, I would say, about a solid hour or two, and it was just all good fun, just crazy chaos. And I find it interesting that a game that has not really changed up its formula for the past, oh shoot, I don't even know how many years, can still bring people together and create these memories around this game. Some other fun memories that I actually just remembered, going back to Melee in my grandparents' basement playing with my cousins. I remember a very small snippet of this memory. I don't know why, but one of my cousins decided to just end his life in the game. I don't remember the context around it, but he just suddenly blurt out just saying, "I have decided to take my life," and he had a bomb in his hand, and he just threw it straight down, exploding himself and the people around him, and he killed everyone and himself. And I remember that we had like that gut-wrenching laugh for a solid 10 minutes, just laughing at what just took place. And another moment, actually from Melee, but this one was slightly different. It was at my buddy's house. We were playing with some of his friends, and I hadn't played any sort of Super Smash Bros. Game in a long time. And one of my friends' friends was very competitive and very into the game, and I was just kind of whatever. I'll just play a little bit, all that jazz. And we were playing back and forth, just a one-on-one match. And I said, and I was playing as Captain Falcon. I was like, I think it would be really funny if I landed like the Falcon Punch to end the game, and I actually did it. It was, needless to say, that guy was just pissed off that I called it, and then somehow I managed to defeat him with the Falcon Punch. It was a fun memory, and it was an amazing memory. And another memory that I have was I was playing with some friends freshman year of college, and I think it might have been Brawl at that time. It was the Wii version of Brawl at the time. And so there was this kid who was really, really good. No one could beat him ever. Like, every once in a while he would lose. Probably, if I had to guess, out of like 100 matches he might lose like 2 or 3. But it was just ridiculous. But one of my proudest moments of freshman year was I actually beat him. I was so proud of myself, and everyone in the room was just ecstatic for me. And I remember I beat him. I set down the controller and I said, I am never playing again, because I will not be able to top this moment right here of beating that guy specifically. And Tony, if you ever watch this, love you, man. But still, one of my proudest moments in Super Smash Brothers ever. And so, with all that, I just wanted to share some of my fond memories of the Super Smash Brothers franchise. And now I want to hear from you down below in the comments. Any fond memories, any sad memories, any fun memories, or anything like that. Just anything that you have that you want to share. Hit me up down in the comments below. I'll be down there talking to you guys as well. And so with that, if you like this video, please hit that like button. If you like what I'm trying to do, if you like seeing my face somewhat consistently, please hit that subscribe button, and also remember to ring that little bell, just so you know when I post new videos or when I stream. I'm really going to be streaming the new Smash game probably fairly regularly, unless Nintendo has a problem with that. I don't really know how they feel about that, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But with all of that said, this is 3G Geek, signing off.